Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we talk about everything mental health. Today I am going to discuss signs of childhood neglect in grown-ups that manifest later on as a grown-up. How do you know you were neglected as a child? 1. You don't talk about yourself at all. Now, I'm not telling you to go on and on about yourself. But what happens is when someone asks you anything about yourself, even when they genuinely want to understand, or I've told you about myself and maybe what I do, and I ask, how about you? What do you do? You'll just say something like, I'm a psychologist, period. And if I look like I want to know more about you because I like you, I just want to get to know you better, you change the topic. Why does that happen? Because you are not used to getting attention. You are not used to be heard. You are not used to being given attention. So you don't even trust when someone asks you about yourself. You become uncomfortable. It's not normal. But where children were not neglected, children who were given attention, children who were heard, it's a dual conversation. We have a conversation. But for someone who was neglected at childhood, it's more of a monologue. You find that you're doing most of the talking, they don't talk much. Not because they have nothing to say, it's just that they don't believe what they have to say is important because no one took it as anything important. They minimize their own needs. Also, they care for others more than they care about themselves. These are the kind of people at a function, they are not the host, but they'll make sure you are okay. When the fruits are passed, they'll pass on to you. They want fruits, but they don't prioritize themselves. They care more about other people and they minimize their needs. Those are some of the signs of someone who was neglected as a child. The other thing is they avoid conflict. They don't disclose issues that they have. They avoid conflict. Because they were never heard. They never said they have a problem. They never said when they were hurt. So even as they grow older, even as when they become adults, they avoid conflict. So they don't say where they are conflicted. When they are conflicted, they are not used to expressing themselves. They don't express their feelings because they are uncomfortable expressing feelings. They don't cry, even when they're sad. They don't laugh. You won't hear someone who was neglected as a child having a belly laugh or just bursting out into laughter and giving each other high fives. They don't do that because that is not normal for them. They never had their space. The other thing is they don't share preferences. They don't say their likes or their dislikes. They will always put you first, or they will always shortchange themselves. So you ask someone, do you like white coffee or black coffee? They'll be like, whatever you like. Do you want to have fries or wheat bread? They'll be like, I don't know, whatever you like. Why? Because they never had a choice. That's my cat, she's called Saturday, just don't mind her. So they never had chance to express themselves. So they don't have preferences. Life for them was dictated. So it's a very uncomfortable situation when you're asking them, what do you want? The other thing is that they barely communicate emotions. They won't tell you, I'll miss you, or I love you, or you look smart. They don't. They're just there. Because this is not normal. This is not stuff that they do. This is not stuff that they do. So they barely communicate how they feel. in matters of emotion. They don't compliment. They'll never tell you you're smart, you're looking good, or you've lost weight, you look lovely, because they never grew up with such kind of compliments. In summary, they learn that they don't matter from when they were a child. They have learned that they are irrelevant and they don't matter. So here are tips on how to help such people. Take interest, genuine interest in them. Compliment them. Don't exaggerate. I mean, if someone doesn't look nice, stop lying to them. But if they look nice, please tell them you look amazing. And tell them again and again until they also realize it is okay to compliment. Offer them emotional support. What topics do you like? What food do you like? Try and draw them out, not as an interrogation, but just try warm up to them so that you become a safe person so that they can talk about themselves. Let them understand the emotional neglect. Now, a word of caution. These are very sensitive people. So even as you offer support, be very sensitive. Know when to back off. When they start looking like they are feeling uncomfortable, please back off, because you are supposed to be a safe person. Now you know. Remember, you got this. Thank you.